Good morning, everybody, and thanks for hanging out with me today. Today I'm coming to you from Port Miami. I'm getting ready to go on another cruise. It is Embarkation Day. I am going on the Norwegian Jade on Norwegian Cruise Lines. I've always said I would never go on these on Norwegian because their port fees are twice as much as everybody else. However, we found a good deal on vacations to go, so I'm gonna take advantage of it, and I'm gonna test out Norwegian, see what it's actually like. I've been on all the rest of like the major cruise lines, Celebrity, Royal Caribbean, Carnival. So now I'm just gonna go on Norwegian to see what this one's like. And it's just a 3-day cruise. It's Thursday to Sunday, going to Nassau, and they're a private island. So without further ado, let's go get on board. So today we had an early boarding. We had a 9:30 board, which is the earliest I've ever gotten, but then the digital paperwork says they don't board till 12, so we'll see if we're sitting in the terminal for a couple hours or if it's going to be like Utopia and as soon as you get on there you get to go into the ship. Not very crowded here either. Not a whole lot of people dropping luggage off, so we're kind of lucky right now. So if you're curious, the Norwegian Jade goes out of Terminal C. The signs weren't very clear today coming in here, but it is Terminal C for Norwegian Jade. And then the parking garage was C as well. Security is pretty seamless. I didn't even check our time for when our boarding group was, if you're curious about that. So you get your room keys when you check in. And they gave you a group, like a placard. I don't know if this correlates to your room or when you checked in or what, but they are not boarding yet. I think the lady said about 11:30. So we have about an hour and a half to sit here and wait. So now we're just kind of hanging out. They got their pictures taken right here, or their camera people with the Norwegian Jade. So it looks like they got 3 different waiting rooms. And of course they got like the priority or the people that have status on their cruise line on Norwegian. They did have a vending machine. So it looks like if you have status on this cruise, they got like a little roped off area, if you will, and then they get like coffee and drinks and then some snacks. I don't know what level that starts at. It's my first time on Norwegian. All right, so it is 11 o'clock. They took the special, or the people with status, they went in about 10:50. And now it's 11 o'clock and they are taking the special needed assistance. And now if you paid the priority access, they are going. All right, so with Norwegian, I feel like it's when you get here is when you get your boarding group. So, like Carnival or MSC or any of those other ones, once you book your room, I feel like they put it on your card when you're gonna come, or when your boarding group is. But this one, it's like first come, first serve. And they've already let the Sapphire, they called the Sapphire and they've already called everybody else that has status. Now they're boarding group 1. And it is 11:05, so the paperwork said 12, but we are actually boarding 11. Just in case you're like flying in from out of town or driving down from Orlando or something like that.
Please proceed to the boarding area.
All right, so in case you're trying to like estimate when your group will be called, in case you gotta go to the bathroom or something, it's taking about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes between each group. So they call group 4 at 11:08 and they call group 5 at 11:10. So I've been timing it, trying to bring you guys the information. At least we're in the room.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Make sure it's your hairline.
Probably don't want like alcohol shoved up there.
Or making sure it's your hairline.
Yeah, that's weird when they make you take your hats off.
It's not small.
Oh, it's people stopping in the hallway. All right, so we're on the ship. We have to go to the restaurant, which is deck 6. But first things first, let's find a bar. Yes, it's a good test. So we're gonna test to see if you have to do your station before you do your muster station before you get a drink. So we're gonna test to see if you have to do your muster station before you get a drink. This is what? This is the Irish bar. All right, first drink of the 66, the Norwegian special beer. It's not bad. It kind of tastes like Carnival's. Carnival's is better. I don't know, it has a weird aftertaste. What do you think?
I agree with the aftertaste. It's drinkable. It's just.
It's drinkable. Probably won't be drinking a whole lot of them. Hopefully they'll have Hefeweizen on here. Now we're gonna walk to our...
This is Bruno, your assistant cruise director speaking.
All right, so right now we're gonna walk to our muster station.
Stations are not ready yet. We kindly invite you to relax in our... Please note that due to the high amount of guests embarking at this moment, after you finish eating, we kindly invite you to vacate the table and keep exploring the Norwegian Jade.
Hello.
For all Norwegian cruises, make sure to register in the splash.
So it's pretty simple. They ask you if you've watched the videos. You say yes. They scan your card. And then, if you were curious, you can get a drink before you do your muster station on this ship.
We also have an amazing bar gallery on board.
And we got beer holders. So our station is over outside Al-Azhar. Ooh, Tanker's Beer and Whiskey Bar. Sounds like my kind of place. And then Mixers, Martinis, and Cocktail Bar. If you do like the More at Sea, which is like their special, it's the way they sell you, like with this whole package, More at Sea. You get 75 minutes. Let me just take a screenshot. So you get 75 free minutes. It's only a 3-day cruise for us, so 75 minutes isn't going to be bad. But if you want to pay for it, it's $29 a day or $30 a day, just to be able to like check your email and, you know, go on Twitter or read Yahoo. If you want to stream, it's $40 a day. So this is a pretty cool little whiskey bar. Definitely will be coming back to check it out. So each bar kind of has their own specialties. Those ones are all whiskey based. And so now we are going to go check out the buffet. All right, so it looks like most of the stuff to do, the fun stuff, there's going to be decks 6, 7, and 8. And then again, 12, 13, and 14. So there's 6 floors of fun stuff. And the buffet is on deck 12.
Hi sir, I would have the we're doing washing. Happy Friday, no washing, yummy. We have a sink also there, sir, behind.
Okay. I think they stole that from Royal Caribbean, the washy. So embarkation day is always a difficult time to find a seat in the dining hall. You got people just like sitting there playing on their phones because it's a spot to sit. They're not getting up, they don't have rooms to go to, so they're just kind of hanging out, taking up seats. So normally the dining room is not this crazy. I find on any cruise ship, it's just embarkation day, so be prepared. All right, so this is lunch. I have potato gratin, turkey piccata with lemon sauce, stir-fried rice with ginger beef, and then a vegetable burrito. So for lunch, my initial thoughts are bland. The food is pretty bland, but it's only first meal, so hopefully it'll get better. And now we are at the pool at the Lido deck. Oh man, they have food out here. I didn't know that. This is deck 12. Oh, they got 2 pools. That's cool. That water looks green already.
With your sunglasses. Oh. Yeah.
So topsiders.
Look how green it looks on my sunglasses.
It does look green. So we got topsiders on one side of the Lido deck and the pit stop on the other. Couple pools, couple hot tubs, 3 hot tubs. Looks like a fun place. Oh, the green pool's for adults only. So this is like the adult area, adult pool, hot tubs on this side. So this is the first bar I've seen this to where people line up, which I like this way better because then you know who's next, as opposed to just going up to the bar and waiting. I wish every bar would adopt this. So if you're curious about the Norwegian beers, the 66 by Norwegian, Terrapin actually makes it. This one's not bad. This one's a lot better than their lager. So if you bring your luggage on, you can check it, and they will watch it for you until your room's ready. So if you don't want to leave it with the porter, had I known that, I would have brought my own luggage on the ship and just left it. So that's a plus for Norwegian. Okay, so I'll say another cool thing about Norwegian is 1, there's no drink limits if you're a drinker, and 2, you can get 2 drinks at a time per card. I don't know what the time limit is between, but yeah, if you're a drinker, I think their drink package is probably the best deal I've seen. Used to be MSC's the best deal, but now that's not even. I think Norwegian is. So this is Spin Makers. This is the dance club. It looks like, I don't know, according to the website, different beats every night. It says this is at the back of the ship, right? Or at the aft. This is the back of the ship. They got a nice bar here. Pretty cool spot. And have you ever heard the Jimmy Buffett song? There is a fine line between Saturday night and Sunday morning.
Oh my gosh.
And here is the chapel.
You never see these on shoes and chips anymore. They've used about every single cruise ship.
I think we're going towards the back. So I think the Spin Maker bar and dance floor was in the front, and now we're going towards the back of the ship. And this is kind of where the sports area is. They have a basketball court. Looks like they have kind of like a batting cage or pitching cage, something like that. We're gonna go check out the basketball court. Here is the sports court, basketball court, soccer court. It looks like they do little. Maybe they'll do dodgeball here. One of the funnest things I ever watched was dodgeball on Carnival at like 10 o'clock at night. So this is the Mojito Sugar Bar, but they're not open yet either. So they don't have all the bars open on day 1. Well, in the day, I should say. I'm sure at night it'll be open. So first duck of the cruise is going into a closed bar that people can see when they walk by. We got St. Patty's Day's ducks, even though it's not St. Patty's Day. Let's see if we can see it when we walk by.
How many people it's gonna drive crazy?
It's pretty obvious. All right, so here we are back at the whiskey bar. It is now open, and the other bar is open. It's definitely a lot more busy than it was. And so I find on cruise ships you got like 2 groups of people: the ones that like stay on decks 6, 7, and 8, and the ones that go up top and go sunbathe and hit those decks. So different crowds. People down here are wearing actual clothes and hats and looking all dapper. Collared shirts. Up there, they wear nothing. Just shorts and swimsuits. Do you disagree? So the Subway party's at 4 o'clock, and so that's our next big thing. Actually, we're waiting to get to our rooms. That's our next big thing. It is 2 o'clock and still no rooms available yet, so we'll see. If you're a drinker, I think the bar's on the 6th deck of the Norwegian Jade is the best kept secret, because up there, there's like lines and you have to wait forever to even try to get a seat if the bar's up there on the deck 12 and deck 13. Here, like, there's open seats at the bar. Like, we walked up and we got them. There's no line, nobody waiting to order. It's crazy. Crazy. Best kept secret. Deck 6. Luckily, we were downgraded to a room on deck 5, so it works out. Alright, so at the whiskey bar, they're pre-made, ready to drink drinks come in these cute little bottles. So I got the spiked whiskey, which has 1792 small batch bourbon, grapefruit juice, fresh lemon juice, rosemary syrup, and water. So it's 2:18 and the rooms are now ready. I've never heard anybody cheer for the rooms being ready before. The whole ship got quiet, and then they bust out in cheers when he said their rooms were ready. I wish I was recording it. Oh, so that's kind of cool. They have like a little, this is how you know, tell them what you want to do. Makeup cabin, turn down cabin, do not disturb. Awesome. All right, so here we are at 5108. This is our room, an ocean view room, which I'll do like a separate video and tell you guys this whole saga about my room. Pretty upset about it, but this is an ocean view picture window room, or bay window, whatever they want to call it. And this is it. It's okay. I mean, it's not the location of the room I wanted, but it'll work. And so coming in, you know, obviously, because I'm not using the internet this trip, so we got like the physical day by day, which is nice. I do like that. But I'm also military, so I get something special, which, I get a 50 onboard credit. Because I booked through Vacations to Go. Like, I like Vacations to Go. I find a lot of cheap cruises there. And then for my eyes only, military reception and invitation. Ooh, I wonder what that could be. Hold on. Let's see. Let's open it together. For my eyes only, don't tell anybody.
Just tell all of YouTube.
Oh, I got a coin.
Is that on the other side? Fancy schmancy.
So if you're not in the military and you're a civilian, coins are a big deal. They're challenge coins. You know, a lot of military people collect them. People carry them in their pockets. If you come to another military person, you like throw your coin out. If they don't have one, they buy you a drink. There's a whole like tradition with this. So this is cool. Like, I've never had this, like, because I'm military, like, I've never, I guess, been recognized. Like, I know Carnival does their military show. I know Royal Caribbean does their salute to military and all that good stuff. But man, this is actually kind of cool. Let's see what else they got. Oh, it's a welcome aboard. Oh man.
Oh, a patch.
I get a little patch. I get a patch and I get a pin. We go to vacation, the military appreciation program. Just information about their military programs and all that good stuff. So actually this is pretty cool, like the coin, and then they got their own little program for veterans, by veterans. I'll obviously check it out later. I'm not going to do it while I'm on camera. It's pretty cool. Like, I've never had any other cruise line, I guess, recognize I was a veteran before I even went to like their little show or whatever. So this is pretty cool. I'm excited about this. But anyway, so back to my room tour. So this is the picture room, or the bay window, whatever you want to call it. I don't know remember exactly how it's called. The window's so dirty I can't see out anyway, so I might as well have my obstructive view on deck 8, which I wanted originally. I do have a connecting room, which I don't know the family, so it's not connected, obviously. And then here is the bathroom. Quick look. The toilet has its own room. The shower has a sliding door. And if you're curious, the shower has shampoo and body wash. So that is my quick room. So let's go ahead and get back out to exploring the ship and waiting for the sail away. The next event's the sail away party. So the fridge comes with water. $6.50 for a bottle of water. I think it's like $4.45 is what he was saying for one of these. Yeah. So because this is one of like the old, obviously this is an older ship, doesn't have USB ports everywhere. It only has one 110 outlet on this desk, which is what I, usually use to charge everything. Which, don't get me wrong, they do have two 110 outlets here. They have a USB port here. But what I cruise with, this is one of my essentials, is I have a charging block by Anchor. I'll put the link down below. But this has 3 USB ports and 3 USB-C ports. And the 30 watt, actually, I can charge my MacBook on. So I always take this as one of my cruise necessities, and just wanted to pass that along with you guys. I'll put the link down below. I think it was like $30, maybe $40. I don't remember exactly now, but it works on all the cruise lines, Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, Celebrity. Never had an issue with it, so this is one of my must-have cruise essentials. This is why I like to use this Anchor like charging block. With one outlet, I'm sitting here, I'm charging an extra battery for my camera. I'm charging my phone, I'm charging my watch, and I still have an extra charging cable for Rose's phone, or the camera, actually, that I'm using. And I still got 2 blocks. I can charge my computer, and I can charge another USB-C item, which will probably be my GoPro, because tomorrow we're going snorkeling. All right, so if you want a cool souvenir, Norwegian has these like pineapple tiki mugs, and they say Norwegian Cruise Line on the inside. And I think they're $6, right?
$7.
$6 or $7. They're the same as the plastic ones, but it's actually, this one is glass. All right, so here we are doing the sail away party. Introducing the crew. Throwing out shirts.
Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! No! That was like a boomerang. No pressure, okay? Awesome! Part of your cruise director staff all the way from South Africa. Give it up for Rico! Come on, everyone! You can do something! You'll get something from here. All right, everybody say hi to the camera. Say you are all going to get a free dance class. DJ, hit the music, please. Come on. Here we go. Face the right, not the left.
So there's no like standing against the railing on this one, because they got chairs lined on both sides.
Someone else's name. No, wait, no, calm down. Cha-cha. There you go.
There's not even like a whole lot of spectators watching either. I feel like Carnival Royal Caribbean, they have like a whole lot of more people. Like all those people right there, those are bar seats, so of course they're gonna be sitting there. But like the rest of the people along the balconies, there's not very many people. Like there's empty space right there. All right, so it's 4:40, and I don't know if the sailaway party's over and they're just playing music or what. They still got the fun squad out here dancing and stuff. The dance floor is empty though. Definitely not a party cruise. Oh, wait, we have a blow-up doll. Maybe it is a party cruise. Got the typical crowd watching. So I would say the sailaway parties on Carnival are better. And then I would say MSC is a close second. And I would rank these probably fourth. Actually, I'd say fifth behind Carnival or behind Celebrity and Royal Caribbean. So we are sailing officially. Sorry you had to hear that. All right, so we are sailing away. We are getting ready to leave the port. All right, so there was another tiki mug that's also $6, and this one is, I feel like, more tiki traditional. It's all $6. I think I said that. $6. It has a little Norwegian cruise line, so this is a pretty cool memento as well. Just to give you guys an idea, if you guys are interested in getting souvenirs. So I said before, like I think Ocean View is like the best value because you get a bigger room, you get the couch. You get extra seating, and you can see the ocean, like you get to see an outside view. Well, Norwegian made me change my mind. So we have an ocean view room, which once again, that's a whole other story. Like maybe I'll do another video on that one of how I feel like we got screwed. But this ocean view room is like an interior room with a window. There's no extra couch. There's no extra room. I don't know if like all the rooms on Norwegian are just smaller or if we just have bad luck, but the whole reason I go ocean view and above is so that I can have a couch to sit on to watch TV. I hate going to my room and I have nowhere to sit but my bed. So maybe I'm bougie. I don't want to just, like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, I'd get interior because I just go to my room to sleep. Well, when I go to my room, if I'm not sleeping, I don't want to sit in my bed. Like, it's just, maybe that's just a me thing. So my room, the placement sucks. I got downgraded, even though Every other cruise line does like an upgrade if you don't get the room you want. Not Norwegian, they do a downgrade and then claim it's an upgrade and then refund you your money. So it's not starting off to be good. But I did get a coin though, so the military coin just kind of like cancels some of that out. But anyway, we're just hanging out. There's a show tonight at 7. It's a Illusionist, right? There's an Illusionist. We're back to like the paper schedule because the app doesn't work. There is an Illusionist at 7 and 9. That's like the show tonight. The entertainment. And then there was a welcome aboard party at 8:15 in the Spinnaker, which is right there by the chapel, coincidentally. It's the bar that was at the front of the ship. So that's kind of all that's going on tonight. Not a whole lot. Tomorrow we'll be at their private island. All right, so O'Sheehan's is Irish bar / restaurant. It's open 24 hours, and it is a free restaurant you get. So right here is the dinner menu. They have different menus like for breakfast, for lunchtime, for dinner, and for late night. It's not very busy. It is like 5:30. Figure we try this out since it's closer to us than the actual buffet restaurant.
So here are the pretzel bites.
I've already ate 2. You get 4. And the cheese, and then Rose got the chicken wings. Are they good?
They're okay.
Would you get them again?
No.
No. Pretzel bites are good, but I think the cheese is pretty watery. And here is the Reuben. Comes with fries. Okay, so we just ate dinner at O'Shanahan's. Now that is dark. I can't win. I can't. O'Sheehan's. We just ate dinner at O'Sheehan's. Now we're gonna go to the Stardust Theater because they have an Illusionist. He has 2 shows today, 7 and 9 o'clock, and we're gonna try to hit the 7 o'clock one. And then, so the paper says the welcome aboard party's at 8:15, but the app is saying it's at 10:15, so we're not sure which time it's gonna be. So we're trying to hit the 7 o'clock one, so that way we can try to hit the 8:15 if that's the correct time. And if that's not the correct time, then we'll hit the 10:15 welcome aboard party. But just kind of hanging out. O'Sheehan's, what was it? O'Sheehan's? Whatever, the Irish food. I had the Reuben. It was okay. Rose says the fries were better on the buffet than at the restaurant, but it is free, so it's a sit down. It's another option versus going to the buffet. We are on deck 7. The Stardust Theater is deck 7 and 6. It's a 2-story theater, so we're gonna go check that out. The show starts at 7 at 6:15, so let's go check it out. So they got shuffleboard out here. I've never seen anybody playing shuffleboard. I've seen it on a couple different ships. They always I feel like Carnival puts it on like deck 10, back in the corner opposite smokers, and I've never seen anybody, when I do like my tours, I've never seen anybody playing shuffleboard. Okay, so as we were walking to the Stardust Theater, we stumbled upon the Bliss Lounge, which is where they were doing karaoke. I thought this was the Martini Bar. I actually think the Martini Bar is on deck 12. I think that guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
He works here.
Anyway, so we're at the Bliss Lounge right now. It's kind of empty. I haven't found if they do like a piano bar or anything like that, but yeah. It's a nice area. The seats are comfortable. Say, accept your welcome for the islands I pulled from the sea. There's no need to pray, it's okay. See, I can't do karaoke because my timing is not on point.
Well, it doesn't help, but that's something.
So one thing I just found out is like with Norwegian, if you get the unlimited drink package or the more at sea or whatever Norwegian calls it, it doesn't include bottled water. So
We drink a lot of water.
you know, a beer is like $8. A bottle of water is like $4.50, but it's not included. So like, I don't understand that. So you have to get you have to go to a bar and ask for a glass of water. Had I known that, I would have brought like a bottle that I could refill myself. So if you're coming on Norwegian, I would recommend bringing like a refillable bottle yourself that you can take back to your room at night, because it's ridiculous. I've never seen a cruise line when you get the all-inclusive drinks, that doesn't include bottles of water. All right, so on this ship they have Deal or No Deal, kind of like Carnival if you've ever been on a Carnival cruise. It is the exact same like setup and how they do it. So I do like the way she plays, like this cruise director, because Carnival like drags it out forever. This one was like, do you want this or do you want that? She was super quick, like going through it. All right, so we are here at the Illusionist. It's about 6:40. The Deal or No Deal just ended on day one. It was really quick. Like Carnival drags it out. This one was done in 40 minutes, and I don't know if it was because there was another show right afterwards or what, but they were super quick. The lady didn't like play around. The host. Right now, the Illusionist is Pablo Canovas, I believe his name is. Pablo Canovas. And so he starts at 7, and we are in the Stardust Theater. This is what it looks like. Not very crowded.
It's like 3 levels. It's like 3 floors. It's very steep.
Yeah, it is a very steep theater, not like Carnival. That's kind of more flat, has the 2 layers. It is a big theater. It's a big theater, though. I feel like it's bigger than Carnival. But this is a spring break cruise, so I feel like it's a lot more younger people, so there might not be a full house.
Closer, because the more you think you see, the easier it will be to fool you.
So I'm not supposed to record for copyright reasons, so I'm just going to show you the intro. It's part of the illusion. So much fog. So we just got done with the Illusionist, and I think he was okay. I've seen a lot of the tricks before on other magicians on cruise ships. I do think like he's not as good as the other people because I feel like the low lights, the darkness, and the fog hid a lot of his, I guess, the movements for his illusions. For example, the lady in the box, that was one of the tricks. You could see like as soon as she went in the box, like the fog got real dense on the stage, and we actually saw like the chairs move from underneath where she like crawled out the box and like ran around up top of the theater. And so he has potential. I think he's charismatic. He's charismatic, and it works for him, you know what I mean? But like I think I've seen better illusionist magicians. But I mean, it was cool. It's like, obviously it's a free show on a cruise, so I'm not going to complain too much. Yeah, and pretty much the only other thing going on tonight is the sail away party or the welcome aboard party. I still don't know if it's 8:15 or 10:15 because even the printed out thing on one page it says 8:15, the other page it says 10:15. So we'll see. If it's 10:15, probably not gonna make it because I'm old. I go to bed early. So just in case I don't make it, I just want to say thanks for watching day one, the embarkation day. I appreciate you guys coming along with me. And if you have any questions, like I'm on the Norwegian Jade, just to, I guess, reiterate that. If you have any questions about what goes on here on day one or any day by day, if you have any questions about anything with the Norwegian Jade, I will do my best to answer it. But if you made it this far, appreciate you guys watching. And until next time, hope you guys have a great day. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.